Hello, everyone. There is U.S. intelligence reports coming out right now saying that Iran and the United States are preparing for Israel to potentially attack Iran nuclear facilities. Holy, what is happening? As Donald Trump announces that everyone's getting a golden dome. A woman drives into a tree. Lara Trump announces a new album we can finally be excited about. We have to listen to this song, of course. New audio is being dropped from the ship that crashed into NYC. We're gonna get right into that. The Joker is on the loose in New Orleans, and people are afraid for their freaking lives. They escape through the bathroom. James Comey in big trouble as he goes on MSNBC pleading for his life, saying, Donald Trump, I will do anything you say in order for me to get back on my good graces. Please don't touch me. Please don't hurt me. I won't stop getting my Botox injections, I swear to God. RFK reveals his new voice live. A black mayor in Chicago says, I prefer to hang out and hire black people over white people. I trust them more. And my favorite mushroom cap comes out with the most racist thing. Megyn Kelly destroys Jake Tapper and so much more. We have so much to get into. This show you're not going to want to miss, because if you miss it, you're probably gonna die.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go, Lake, and let the world
trust the government.
She sent in a little video for us. Oh. Here she is.
Hey, in spite of everything you've heard, and let me just make sure you all know that it's actually me. Say it's me.
Anti-woke.
Anti-woke?
suck on this, Biden.
Would we the all of our
Folks stepping on them because that's black.
What's up, guys? How's everyone doing on this lovely freaking day? If you don't mind dropping a like on this show, I'd greatly appreciate it. I apologize for being a little late tonight. Things got in the way. Big day at work today. 25 top at Chuck E. Cheese. I was there all day. I couldn't leave work. These kids were driving me absolutely nuts. Driving me nuts. I saw a video of a black guy who invented something extraordinary, and it took my black fatigue because I chugged Black Label Red Bull he was offering. Nice, Joshua. Good to hear that you're finally relieving some of your racism. I could wrap a towel around me for the clip. Disco, please do anything you can for that clip. I want to see what you look like, and we all want to see what you look like with the towel. And as long as you do blackface, that means I'm not doing blackface. Huge storms in Alabama tonight as a woman drives straight into a tree.
Oh, dude. Oh. Oh my God. Oh. I'm gonna check on her. Yeah.
Are you okay? Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're on the phone.
All right.
It's good to see you're on the phone. There's no way she could have seen anything coming. There's no way she could have seen the road when you have a pixelated face showing you're on the phone.
All right.
Just another reason why the Muslims are correct in not allowing women to drive. We would be in so much safer territories if we could just have all men racing and tailgating and doing road rage events and not having women driving straight into a tree and potentially hurting herself. I mean, it's pretty incredible to see that just coming in hot.
Oh, dude. Oh.
I wonder if she thought it was a vortex she could just go right through. If I got it at 85 miles an hour, maybe due to the flux capacitors, I could go right through the tree. Those flux capacitors need work. Send in the doc immediately. I've seen your feet pics, Disco. I know. Yeah, Disco also sends me his feet pics. It's disgusting at the site. But my wife constantly asks me if there's any new ones. Disco says, I'm careful not to help women in distress because you know you'd get sued. You think someone's going to sue you over that? Temple of Damn. Speaking of Temple of Damn, let's get right into this. Lara Trump has a new album. Praise God, dude. Praise God. I was just wondering when Lara Trump was going to bust through the seams of a new album. A podcast isn't enough. Working for Fox News isn't enough on Saturday nights. And being a daughter-in-law of the president wasn't enough. I need to hear your voice, and I need to hear it now. Let's listen to some of these clips. Apparently, Lara Trump will be doing some of these songs with freaking people like French Montana, but most importantly, Vanilla Ice. Let's look at some of these clips.
You're my hero.
You're my hero.
Got back from camp.
What's up? Okay.
What's up?
Makes me wonder, what would it take to undo what's been done to this world that's become so great?
Something for the kids.
We're not so different, you and I are only human naturally. Get more things wrong than we get right, but that's alright, cause you don't need to be perfect. Time to break the cliche. Look under the surface.
Oh my God. I mean, that is one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard in my life. I'm excited to be alive today. I'm excited that Lara Trump has decided to put this out. We need more brave women in this space. This woman's got kids. All right, we got to hear. She just dropped this like a few days ago, and I haven't heard it yet. So I want to make sure it's good. Rob says, sorry, Derek, I was late. I was watching Kathy Griffin live stream. She wants to ask you what your casserole you're bringing to the family reunion. Tell her it's a dish best served cold. Stupid. Okay, I want to hear this. Here we go. Okay.
Back to believing.
Oh God, it's so good. Please, God, I love autotune. Autotune really grinds my gears, you know? Where's Kanye when you need him, you know?
There's a darkness creeping inside your world. It plays harmless up until it leaves you hurt.
I'm just imagining myself at the club popping bottles full of bub. Mama, I got your bed. I'm making naked love.
Right when things seem to be going
This is worse than a SoundCloud rapper? Oh my gosh,
your
dude.
way, it comes around to rain on your parade. Don't let it fool you into questioning your worth. When life knocks you down, don't stay up
Please stop playing generic white girl
on
nonsense.
the ground. You've only begun and the best yet to come. So get up, get out, get back to believing. No one around can stop you from dreaming. So
Oh, she's gonna pump that MAGA bass. Look, if you even think that you're pro MAGA, if you don't support Donald Trump, you don't support this music. You better buy this album. You support everything that they do. It doesn't matter who it is, you do it. Even if you hate this music, you have to hear it. You have to play it at funerals. You have to play it at weddings. You have to play it as entrances of churches. You have to play it on your way to work, coming home from work. You have to play it over your kids as they go to sleep so they can hear the good word of Lara Trump. Lara is opening for Taylor Swift. Oh my God, that would be the final straw for me. Who was her singing coach? Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot, the greatest actress of all time. If you don't think Gal Gadot is the greatest actress of all time, I don't think you understand what art is.
get up, get out, get back to believing.
this is worse than Kids Bop. I can't listen anymore. Turn it off. Oh my God, dude. Oh, how dare you? You know, some people put their neck out on the line to make music. Yeah, some of us shouldn't. Okay, you don't see me putting out an album, Back to Bereaving. Oh, welcome back to Bereaving. That's what I would do. Way better. You're so getting demonetized. If Lara Trump tries to hit me with the demonetization, I will take this out of the live stream. It ain't worth it. I don't monetize any of my, I literally don't monetize any of my videos on YouTube. I hate commercials. I don't want to do that to you guys. I'd rather just make a live stream purely based on super chats for now. You know, that's way better. It's way better. Way better. Isn't that way better than seeing stupid commercials? Commercials suck, dude. I hate commercials. They make me angry. I don't want to make you angry. I want you to feel good. I want you to have fun. I want you to enjoy what's going on in the world, even if it's driving you nuts and making you nervous. That's how that's the kind of people we are. That's the kind of people we'll always be together. She should have done some K-pop. Everybody loves K-pop. That is true. I love some K-pop. Blackpink, whatever that chick band is. Those girls rock. Do we cover Nancy Mace's nude pictures yet? Oh, we're getting there. Yeah, trust me, we're getting there. I don't know if I'm sure you guys saw this, but a boat crashed into the harbor at New York City. And the funniest part is seeing like this Instagram chick or TikTok chick that's like doing a dance as the boat is crashing. She's taking a picture. And literally, I just want you to remember that like every horrible thing that's going to happen in the future, there's going to be somebody that's going to dance on your grave and make a TikTok dance on you. If you are a part of a fire, if you're like in the Santa Monica fires, remember that rapper was going to homes that were burnt down and was like performing hip hop music on burnt homes? Could be on burnt bodies. We don't know for sure. But there is going to be a TikTok influencer that dances on your grave. And it's funny to see. I mean, this Mexican Navy ship that is old as crap from Spain crashed right into it. I mean, just went right into it. And actually, we have some exclusive footage to show. I'm not a lying dog-faced pony soldier. We have some exclusive footage of music that people aren't showing you. And that's important. So check this video out. Oh,
I'll do you in the bottom while you're drinking.
Oh,
nachos, won't go down cause my dick can flow. We sail around the world and go port to port. Every time I come, I produce a quart. Put on your life back.
Unbelievable. You know, you get exclusive footage, and it turns out that the person driving this boat literally crashed it into the wall due to listening to Boats and freaking Hoes. Sometimes comedies just write themselves. Am I right, guys? Am I right, guys? We'll get to Nancy Mace. Don't you worry. What's up, Yakobet? We'll get to them. But the funniest thing for me is, I don't know if you're following this story. So a bunch of inmates escaped at a jail in New Orleans. I freaking hate this story and love this story at the same time. I like to pretend like we can still live in Hollywood land where you can still rob banks, you can still escape from jail, and you can still get away and not get caught. In the world of surveillance everywhere, things like this can still happen. It's like a magical world. It's like living in the Disneyland once again. But here's exclusive footage of the inmates in New Orleans escaping.
The sliding doors of the cell that they used to escape. The whole, this is...
Oh, let him in. So they apparently escaped altogether, and they were trying to break in. And here's them running away. Now,
notice they are carrying blankets.
A bunch of inmates. About 4 or 5 of them already been caught. Luckily, the Joker is on the case. I'm so glad she's on the case. She's like, excuse me, you think you can escape from jail? Not on my watch, motherfucker. Not on my motherfucker. No chance. No chance you escaping from my jail cell. No chance. No chance. Okay? God, look at those glasses. I can't believe this person is freaking real. Apparently the inmates escaped through the toilet. They escaped through the toilet. Too easy, LOL. Suck my most hated. Oposos. I'm innocent. Look. I'm innocent. Wait. I'm innocent. Crossed out. We. She thinks she's Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras. It's like Macy Gray. And I want to hear what she talks like.
Victims and survivors, just to make sure that they are aware of what was going on and that they are safe. For the records that had no information.
What accent is that? Is that Jamaican?
I immediately reach out to our partners.
Our partners. I immediately reach out to our partners. What accent is that? I come to America and I am the Joker. I reach out to our partners. Is that like French?
Partners such as NOPD Special Victims Unit, Detective Walton, who was very grateful in helping us, and she provided us with other information that we were able to call those families and help them as well.
This is America? Not in my country. You don't have an accent like that in my country. No chance. Get out. Get out of my country.
Once we finished the first batch...
Do you think she wore these glasses to her job interview? She's Haitian? Is that what it is? Inmates escape in Nolans. You mean the judges didn't let them out? Yeah, exactly. Brazil, South America. She's Irie. She's been Irie, man. Yeah. She's just like listening to reggae every day. She's like, whatever. She is amazing, and apparently a bunch of them have already been captured, but a big thing that just got broke, apparently a security guard actually helped these inmates escape.
Jailbreak. A maintenance worker at the Orleans Parish Justice Center has now been arrested and booked.
Oh, a maintenance worker. That makes it worse.
Into jail.
She's not a real person.
The district attorney claims the worker shut off water to the toilet, helping 10 inmates escape on Friday.
He shut off water on the toilet? Who's been pooping?
Police have since arrested 4 of the escaped inmates. 6 remain on the run. ABC's Faith Awube is in New Orleans with the latest. And Faith, you just spoke with the district attorney.
Faith Awube? That's a great last name.
Attorney about the arrest. What more can you tell us?
Tell us.
Yeah, Stephanie, we were speaking with the district attorney when that employee was arrested and booked into jail. So details coming to us as it was happening. The DA telling me that he's extremely frustrated that there was such a breakdown in the system and that what they had suspected for days that this may have been an inside job, the evidence has actually led them to that. According to investigators, soon after the escape on Friday, they started interviewing employees at the jail there, and they actually talked to Sterling Williams, the maintenance worker there. And
man, Sterling Williams. Come on, brother.
He was the one who admitted to investigators that during the escape, in the early hours of the escape, the inmates asked him to turn off the water to the toilet, that they would move out of the way and crawl behind.
They drink out of the toilet.
You remember, we've been reporting that the inmates were able to get into a cell, move away a toilet, crawl through a hole, and got away from the jail running on an interstate. He, according to investigators, Sterling Williams was part of that plot because he was able to turn off that water. I just want to read some of what the DA had to tell us in terms of how this happened. He said, you know, even Stephen Wonder can see that this was an inside job.
What? What the? Even Stevie Wonder? Just dropping a joke. Oh, God. If something horrible happens to me, I'm praying. I'm begging on my knees that news anchors everywhere drop a stupid joke while they talking about it's. Even Stevie Wonder could see.
Stephen Wonder can of how this happened. And he said,
it's Stevie Wonder. Do you know, this is the problem with these Gen Z people in the news. You're not even getting the reference. Stephen Wonder, the famous actor. Yeah.
You know, even Stephen Wonder can see that this was.
Who's Stephen Wonder? Isn't she oh my God, I want to sing that song. She don't even know my name.
An inside.
It's Stevie Wonder, baby.
10 violent offenders don't make their way into a pod made for two and make good their escape through concrete, rebar, and barbed wire without being getting some sort of assistance. So right now the investigation is.
Look, I got reading dyslexia too. You might not want to use reading. Oh my God. Sometimes I'll just be freezing on the wrong times. So even Stephen Wonder can find these jail inmates, and my money's on her. Is this the Riddler or the Joker? I don't know which one. Maybe it's the Riddler. It's the Jim Carrey Riddler. She's like, where do you find glasses like that? I gotta find out. Yeah. See if we can find these glasses. I want to find these glasses. Let's go to ChatGPT. I want to find these glasses. Where do I buy these glasses? This is what you come here for, right, folks? This is what we come here for. Etsy? They don't even know. Even online search engines are like, dude, we don't even know where you can find shades like that. Drag and drop. Perfect. How do you even look? Search for places. Where do I buy these glasses? I need to know where I buy these glasses. They're fantastic. Novelty or costume item? Dude, even Google's like, dude, I don't know where these glasses come from. No way. They don't even know where they come from. I don't know where you get them glasses from. Them glasses look too crazy. Total joke over a police officer. How dare you? How dare you? Don't be so bigoted and close-minded. Stephen Wonder's bought them glasses. I like that. Timu Poet Poison Ivy. Yeah, exactly. The Griddler. Stephen Wonder. Don't do it, Derek. I'm trying to... look, I was looking it up. I was like down to buy them. I mean, where do you... Even Google's like, you can get them at the costume store. You can get these at they look so exclusive. Yeah, they do. You have to know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy in order to buy glasses like these. I mean, and have that accent. Let me hear that accent one more time.
Of victims, we started calling the second batch. And actually, the reason why I'm saying that is because I separated them.
Yeah, that is a Caribbean accent. Good call.
The chief from the DA's office, victims.
The chief from the VA, victims. All right, let's get into James Comey. Let's freaking get into James freaking Comey, dude. I've been waiting to get into James Comey. And we have a phone call to get into. By the way, we have a caller that called into the phones, left a message regarding the phone call. James Comey went for a beach walk and did 86-47. Meaning, get rid of Donald Trump, kill Donald Trump, whatever he thought he was doing, it was crazy. But people are freaking out about it for a good reason. You know, he almost died and stuff like that. There's hats that you can buy of this online, by the way. You can buy these on Amazon. But he goes on MSNBC and tries to backpedal the entire time about his beach walk. Remember, he put out a statement about this saying, me and my wife were walking on the beach together and I looked down and oh my God, there was like a beautiful seashells and I thought I would take a picture. Even Stephen Wonder wouldn't see this, but here's James Comey on MSNBC.
Between posting the picture and getting a call from the Secret Service, did you have any sort of gut check of like, well, they've audited me in an extraordinary way. I was under investigation for years after he fired me. Like, you know, did you have any
like, you know, it's like, okay.
In an extraordinary way. I was under investigation for years after he fired me. Like you know. Did you have any regret about posting the picture?
Any regret?
Well, I regret the distraction and the controversy around it. But again,
yeah, I regret that people had different points of views. I regret that people even noticed that. I regret that I didn't know people even follow me on Instagram. I like that he puts the blame on you for that. Dust some shells for fingerprints. Yeah, exactly.
It's hard to have regret about something that even in hindsight looks to me to be totally innocent for the reasons you said. But
yeah, it was like totally innocent. Like I was just walking by.
Yeah, I didn't have a gut check. In the Trump era, I've been investigated a lot. Audited.
Yeah, exactly. I've been investigated so
a lot. And so it's not my first rodeo. I'm in some strange way the relationship he can't get over. Maybe because I've...
Ooh, Trump, why don't you stop harassing James Comey? You know you just want to sleep with him. What is he talking about? I'm in a relationship I can't get out of?
I'm in some strange way the relationship he can't get over. Maybe because I've lived a happy, productive life since leaving. But this has just been a...
Yeah, that's right. Donald Trump is jealous of your happiness. How dare you, James Comey, be happy after breaking up with me? No, sirree, Bob. You have to be mad after our breakup. What is he talking about? What is he freaking talking about? Yeah, James Comey's totally innocent. Does James Comey pay for his airtime or how much? I wish I could. If I could afford James Comey, I would. Comey meets the Crypt Keeper. Use dementia excuse worked for Biden. That is true. Yeah. Why don't you just get cancer? Hey, guys. I know everyone's talking about my beach shells pic, but I got cancer, so stop talking about what I do. If you do anything horrible in life, if you go out and you murder a bunch of people, you kill a whole village, whatever you do, just come out with cancer the next day. And then everyone will be like, oh my God, he's got cancer. He's got cancer. Give him a break. He's going to die anyways.
Distraction in that life.
Tell us about, take us through all of the ways he sought to investigate you. He's been tweeting about investigating you and prosecuting you.
Prosecuting. Yeah, prosecuting. How about you prosecute your face? God, these people can't even talk. Prosecute?
Investigate you. He's been tweeting about investigating you and prosecuting you, I think, since 2017, shortly after he fired you.
Right.
I think that's right. And I intentionally don't keep track of these things, but he has, and I hope no one will, but he has dozens of times called for me to be incarcerated and accused me of all manner of things. And I was investigated repeatedly in a variety of different ways in his first term.
Okay.
I went through the mother of all IRS audits, which cost me thousands of dollars, but I got a $347 refund at the end. Turns out I had overpaid my taxes. But just again and again and again, I really thought that I was done. I was in another life. I was a grandfather and an author wearing, sweaters and jeans. And then I went for a walk on the beach and posted a silly picture of shells that I thought was a clever way to express a political viewpoint. And actually, I still think it is. I don't see it the way some people are still saying it is. But again, I don't want any part of any violence.
What made it clever? Yeah, what made it clever? Okay. What was so clever about it? What? I thought it would be a clever way. I was just going on a beach walk with my wife and I wear jeans and sweatpants. I'm just like you.
Saying it is. But again, I don't want any part of any violence. I've never been associated with violence. And so that's why I took it down.
So your position, even after all of this, the Secret Service calling you and bringing you in for questioning, is that the phrase, the message on the shells was political speech and is political speech.
Yeah, by somebody. I actually didn't think of it as political speech by me, but I thought, what a clever way to express a political view. The shells were the same color for each of the letters, so different colors for the letters. It took a lot of work. Somebody with artistic flair did that, and I have a hard time believing it was anybody with a dark intention, and it certainly was no dark intention on my part, on my spouse's part.
So somebody else did it? You didn't do this? You didn't do this, James? You didn't do this at all? You were just happening to walk by and took a picture of it? You freaking liar, dude. Come on, dude. And this is just my opinion. Okay. These little shells that probably could have, like, you know, shells like this. Look, I used to live at the beach. Shells like this, a nice dusting, a good wind would cover these kind of shells. It wouldn't be this exposed. And somebody might actually kick it over, but you just happen to be walking by the beach at the right appropriate time, wearing your jeans with your family. Thank you, Jesus. And then you just decide to take a picture of this. He sees letters in that. Yeah, I don't know what he sees. What is it? What? You know when someone's lying? Like, yeah, keep looking down while you talk.
View. The shells were the same color for each of the letters, so different colors for the letters.
Yeah, letters. Good call out. Good call out, Walton. Freaking call. Yeah, what letters? Yeah, this one, he's like, he doesn't even know his own lie. I saw letters. That's a B, and then that's a G, and then that's a 4, and that's a T, I think. I just thought it was like kind of cool looking letters.
It took a lot of work. Somebody with artistic flair did that.
Somebody with artistic flair? And for my next trick, I'm going to draw a stick figure. Oh my God, think about the artist. Oh my God, that's like a Banksy or whatever. Is that a Banksy? Is that one of them Bankskis? Honey, check this out. Honey, come look. It's a Banksy. It's one of them Bankskis. Take a picture. Oh my God, he's famous. It's a freaking Banksy. Oh God. Okay, we got a message from somebody calling about James Comey, by the way, and I don't know who it is. Let's see what they have to say about James Comey. He just shouted out himself. Yeah, he did kind of shout out himself. He's like, some incredible artist that is, some have said, the most beautiful artist of our generation. People have compared this artist to Van Gogh. I'm losing track of others. And Monet, whatever. And I'm not saying that that's who I am. I mean, the person that did the shells. But everybody's saying it's the most beautiful art they've ever seen. Okay, let's hear from this caller talking about James Comey.
Hello, I'm calling for Derek Show. I have a very important announcement to make. Yeah, I want to report an act of terrorism. This is because James Comey, the former FBI director, was walking down on the beach and found some shells.
Yes, yeah.
Shells are saying 8647. Now, a lot of people thinking he means 86 to end 47, yes. Who is Donald Trump, 47 president. But there is different meaning.
Okay, tell me.
The day this picture was taken, May 15th, 2025,
okay,
is
good call.
exactly 8,647 days since 9/11, 2001.
Yes.
Do the math.
Thank you, Rama Drama, for calling in this show. Always appreciate you. And I have heard that conspiracy. It exactly 8,647 days since 9/11. What was he actually trying to tell us? What was he actually trying to tell us? Thank you, Rama Drama, for calling in and keeping us on our toes. We need more we need more on the ground reporting from India, like callers from like Rama Drama, and I appreciate you calling and also sending me your feet pics. And look, I don't want to see those, but I do show those to my wife, and she does enjoy those feet pics. She loves those feet pics, so I appreciate that. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for calling in. Wonderful news. RFK Jr. destroys Senator Murray, and we're going to call her Senator Murray due to this beautiful hair on her head.
Senator, I want to point out that in 2021, at the beginning of his administration, President Biden submitted his budget on May. You know what? You made an accusation of me, and I'm going to answer it.
Okay, I appreciate
on May 28th, he submitted his budget. So our budget. Our new administration.
Okay, you can. Go
and I also want to point out.
I have just 2 minutes left. I asked you a specific.
I want to point out something, Senator. You presided here, I think, for 32 years. You presided over the destruction of the health of the American people.
Well,
our people are now the sickest people in the world.
Seriously,
because you have not done your job.
Seriously. That is an
what have you done about it? What have you done about the epidemic of chronic disease?
Mr. Secretary,
what have you done about the epidemic of chronic disease?
Seriously, Madam
Secretary, I would ask you to hold back and let the senator ask the questions.
Senator, I want to point out that.
All right, let's call her up. Senator, I would like to pull. Hold on, I need to get the voice.
In 2021, at the beginning of his administration, President Biden submitted.
It's me. President Biden. That's terrible. It's me, President. Senator. Oh, God. What's that? That is not her phone number. What is that? I want to call her. I want to call her. I want you to do it. Oh, there's her phone number. I thought I just called this number. Here she is.
Hello, this is Senator Patty Murray. Thank you for calling my office. It is an honor to represent you in the United States Senate. For information about my office locations and office hours, please press 1. If you are planning a visit to Washington, D.C. and would like information or assistance reserving public tours, please press 2. If you would like to leave me a message with your thoughts on an issue that is important to you, please press 3.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up press pound for more options.
It's me, Senator Murray. It's Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And I'm not done with you. What have you done for the American... I apologize. I'm really proud of you for standing up to Robert F. Kennedy Jr. It took a lot of guts for you to say and do the things that you did on national TV. I'm a big fan of your haircut as well. I'm calling because I would like to know where you get your haircut. Is that Great Clips? If so, send me your barber or hairdresser information immediately. I need to know everything that's going on. I would love to get my wife that haircut. Again, please call me as soon as you can. Call this number back. Give me that information. I would absolutely love that. This is a very serious phone call. Please. Thank you. So stupid. God. Sometimes I think Derek is impersonating Doc Brown from Back to the Future. Yeah. That's what I should have done. Put it in the flux capacitor. That's like my worst impression yet. God, sometimes I hear Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and sometimes I just don't hear Robert F. Kennedy Jr. at all. It's like, you know what? Making fun of him like that is not even funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. But you know what is funny? My favorite mayor from Chicago, Brandon Johnson, one of the biggest idiots of all time. And I do love his little faux hawk, though. How do you know a short guy when you see him? The fro hawk. The faux hawk is a staple of any short man. That's a pointy head, man. Where you get your hair done like that? Do you say, excuse me, Baba, make me look like the pyramids? Excuse me, make me look like one of the Teletubbies. Okay. But he's currently being investigated by the DOJ for hiring black people over everyone else because, I don't know, because you're racist?
Prime construction contract at O'Hare under my administration. It's the first black prime construction worker company to have a prime contract anywhere in the United States of America. And that's critical, not just for BOA Construction, but for the lives that he's going to transform because he's hiring them. But it's also critical for other major construction companies or mid-sized construction companies that are black owned to know that there is a mayor who sees them and is going to work hard to ensure that whether you're developing homes, whether you are, looking to help take advantage of the opportunities through aviation, whether it's entrepreneurship to provide a service, that there are resources available for you in the city of Chicago. And one thing that I know for sure that I have to do over these next 2 years, every single dime that our people have been robbed of, I want to make sure that that is returned 2-3-fold because.
Okay, yeah, so like paying extra. So the Trump DOJ has openly launched an investigation into Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson for openly saying he prioritizes hiring black people over other races. Congratulations. And this quote, it just gets even better for me when it comes to this kind of deep thinking. Listen to this.
Some detractors that will push back on me and say, the only thing that the mayor talks about is the hiring of black people. No.
Yes. Yeah. You're literally being sued over that. Could you imagine if Murray was wearing those glasses? No. Can Chicago ever get a regular mayor? No, never. It's Crook County for a reason. I have a Fox Hawk 30 years ago when it was cool. First black anything in 2025 isn't a flex. That is true. That is true. Every time I hear first black, I'm like, snore, don't care.
That will push back on me and say, the only thing that the mayor talks about is the hiring of black people. No, what I'm saying is when you hire our people, we always look out for everybody else. We are the most generous people on the planet.
Yeah. Is that what black people are known for? Being the most generous people on the planet? I didn't know that.
I don't know too many cultures that have play cousins. That's how generous we are.
Yeah, I just asked Kanye West about the play cousins. Holy. What the play cousins?
So many cultures that have play cousins. That's how generous we are. We just make somebody a family member, right? This is how we are. And so business and economic neighborhood development, the deputy mayor is a black woman.
Wow.
Department of Planning and Development is a black woman.
Wow.
Infrastructure deputy mayor is a black woman.
Wow.
Chief operations officer is a black man.
Wow.
Budget director is a black woman.
Wow.
Senior advisor is a black man.
Wow.
And I'm laying that out because
because I didn't know black people could do that. What? Why does he say these things? I mean, it's just so ridiculous. I hate that so much. Everybody I work around and everybody I surround myself is black, and that's a good thing. I thought we were all about diversity. I thought we were all about inclusion. I thought we were all about diversification. I thought we were all about being the melting pot of America. Well, it doesn't seem like that's a very big melting pot, sir. Every time I hear anything of like a black person doing something like for the first time, I'm like, wow, really? Black people can do that? Oh, I didn't know that. I feel like that's what liberals want you to believe and want you to think. And it's like, I feel like liberals are so racist. That's why they celebrate black people doing things. They're just like, did you know a black person could row on a boat? Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. They can literally row. Really? They have that capacity? Yeah. The first black rower on the U.S. Olympic team. Oh my God. I didn't know black people could do this. Oh, that's crazy. That's nuts. This is all nuts. This is nuts.
When you ask, how do we ensure
many cultures have
that our people get a chance to
generosity and construction skills? Yeah. I guess that's what black people are not. Generosity and construction. I didn't know that.
Grow their business. To track
how many black people are organ donors. I don't know the statistics on that. Is that known or something? It's almost like Chicago's full of black people. Yeah. Look, I lived in Chicago for a while, and while I was there, I was also black. So for me, hearing this, having him represent me and my people well, it just feels good to hear that. Finally, a Black Mirror is prioritizing black people over every other race, because that's important. It's all about freedom, and it's all about growth and making things better for you and me. And don't you feel better when you know the race of a person doing their job? Man, who built this bridge? This bridge sucks. It was built by a black person, so don't say that. It's amazing. Oh. Or, man, who built this bridge? This bridge is amazing. Did you know that a black person built this? Oh, really? Oh my God. Really? A black person did that? Oh my God, that's amazing. God, I freaking hate liberals so much. It's so stupid. Really? They did that? They can do those things? Wow. Isn't that wonderful? I feel like I'm in like a rich neighborhood in California. Here's my neighbor. His name is Jamal. He's black, and he works in IT. Can you believe it? Isn't that wonderful? I guess. I don't know. Black people can do that stuff? I guess. What? What am I doing? What are we talking about right now? I don't know all the sounds. I don't know. It all sounds faggery. What? I mean, they built Wakanda and Kwanzaa, so there's that. That is true. Wakanda forever. Organ donors are non-existent in the black community. Big problem medically. Is that true? I don't know. I just believe you based on that. Is that true? I mean, look, I got family members that are nurses, and they're like, if you don't want to be an organ donor, don't be one, because they'll just keep you alive just to pump your organs. Like you won't die. They'll just keep you on the bed getting fed until you die at the last second. So just be aware of that. Rob Black. Yeah. What did Krista say? Still can't get a driver's license or use a computer, though. Yeah, who said that? Oh, what's her name from New York? Yeah, what did she say about black people and computers? That's still one of my favorite things. Black people, computers, New York, Kathy Holtschul. I forget what she said about black people and computers. It's like, we need to... What did she say?
Great ideas can come from anywhere.
In fact, I talked to a lot of other people, said, I wish my governor had thought of that first. I said, no, this is New York. We like to be first, with all due respect to people from other states. It's sort of our attitude. You know, we will be the best, we will be the first, and I want others to follow, because right now we have, you know, young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know these things.
It's like literally my favorite video of all time. There are black kids in the Bronx that don't know what the word computer is. It's 2025. You wow, what's a computer? What's a computer? Oh my God. Is that computers? Do you just go on computers and write stuff? Somebody help me about these computers. I'm doing everything I can to figure out what's going on with the computers. God, I love that she's being interviewed by a black dude too. I think that's what makes it even better for me.
to follow, because right now we have, young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word a computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse voices innovating solutions through technology, then you're really addressing society's broader challenges. I
wish I was God in this moment, so I just know what's going on in my dude's head right now. I want to know what's going on in his head so bad. He's just like, excuse me, did you just say that? Did you say that to my face? You really think black kids don't know what a computer is?
Yeah, actually, there's many black children in America that are still confused about the whole computer thing. Yeah.
You must be out of your mind. Not am I. It's like crazy to me. And I love it. It's rumored that the first black kid was able to play Fortnite last week. I didn't know that. There's another voicemail, Derek? Okay, I'll listen to the voicemail. Okay, let's listen to the next voicemail.
Hello, I'm calling for Derek O'Shea show. I just saw on your show some guy with some tigers. I've been looking for some tigers guy
the Tiger
for
King?
quite some time now. So wondering if you can put me in touch with him.
Okay.
Tigers not easy to find.
Okay.
These days, especially since COVID. The tigers are not around as much as they used to be.
True.
And the important thing is that the tiger tail fur makes a good Ayurvedic medicine for my cart on the main street. This is part of my business. The tiger claw is very good for liver problem. Also, some other parts of the tiger, like the tooth, and some bones. This kind of thing is very, very healthy for people.
Oh, change an accent.
But this is not my main point.
Oh, okay, good. Thank
my
you.
main point
What is it?
Is wanting to meet the tiger guy because
yes, you love him.
He says that he likes to have a relationship, maybe not so much with women. And I thought maybe to myself, I really like tigers.
Chinese ate them all.
And he seems like a very nice gentleman. So maybe we work something out.
Okay.
So anyway, if you can put me in touch with this tiger guy,
okay, will do.
I will be very happy for you.
For me?
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, I'll put you in touch to make me happy for me. Thank you. Is Rama Drama coming out? I'm starting to wonder if Rama Drama is gay. Kwanzaa was created by a white professor. True. I think Rama Drama might be gay. And if that's the case, that's not okay. Not up in my show. No gays are allowed to call. It's my only rule. But you can be bi, non-binary, trans, but no gays. We don't like them. I'm just kidding. Let all the gays call. We want. It's actually my new policy. If you want to call my show, you have to be gay to call. This is America. It's 2023. Things are changing, guys. Derek skipped the end of the message. I didn't skip anything. Oh, there's a few more seconds. You're right.
I talk to you soon, and I love you. In touch with this tiger guy. I will be very happy for you. Okay, thank you very much. I talk to you soon, and I love you.
I love you too, Rama Drama. And Rama Drama and I go way back. Went on a couple of dates. It didn't go well. He refused to wear deodorant All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I'm going to go eat some dinner. I'm actually going to go eat some Indian dinner. We have chicken curry on the dinners. I can smell the curry from here. Can blacks call? Do they know how yet? Yes. Yeah, blacks are allowed to call as long as they know. There is a thing called a voice mailbox if you are black and you've never heard of that. There's a voice message system and it records your voice and I listen to it. So if you're black and you're confused, just know that when you call me, I'm not going to pick up because this is not my home phone number. It's actually my home phone number. I'm not going to pick up. Leave me a message. You don't have to speak loudly. The normal microphone voice works. So if you're black, and as somebody who's step black, I understand. I didn't know what it was at first. Yeah, black people are allowed to call. Shout out to black people. They can call. They're allowed to call. Just no gays. Okay, only gays. Gay black people preferred. Okay. Yeah, with drama. Derek wanted to split the bill. No, I wanted Rama Drama to pay for me. I've heard Rama Drama. Rama Drama is a doctor in India, and he sells illegal substances like tiger blood and tiger teeth. And I think he skins elephants alive, which I think is a big thing in India. Enjoy the homemade biscuits and gravy tomorrow. Are you sending me some? Homemade biscuits and gravy. I'm trying to get some. Tomorrow's... Kristen says they can't call. They stole my phone. Kristen, man, you kill it. Your chats are so funny. Rama Drama and Derek cooking show. Oh my god, I would freaking love that. We would obviously make Indian food. That's an obvious. Need a P.O. box for that? I do need a P.O. box. We'll get a P.O. box. I'm going to move and get a P.O. box. Moving back to Computer Town. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the morning. We got so much to talk about tomorrow morning. It'll be a longer live show tomorrow morning. I have a late into work, so come hang out. Come party with me. We'll have fun. It won't be a quick show like normal. It'll be a fun show. Come hang out. Drop a like on this video if you don't mind. Tell your friends about this show. Retweet it. Share it. Comment. Whatever. Thank you guys for all your comments. Jacobed, Rob Mack, Kristen, Timmer, Disco, of course. Thanks for calling in. Wally, Walton, Thomas, you're new here. I appreciate you chatting away, my dude. B. Kel, Chris Koch, Rob, I think I already said Rob, Lewig. Appreciate you guys. All you silent watchers is too. I always appreciate you guys silent watching. Rob Mack, you the man, dude. You the freaking man. If you're black, I was just kidding. Much love, says Kristen. Don't pull back on that joke, Kristen. Go hard. Go crazy. The Curry Channel. Oh my God, I would love that. Gotta leave a message. You must play Thursday. Okay. Only on Thursday though. Okay.